morning, guys. It's a beautiful morning. Today, it's 7 o'clock. We head into the salon early this morning. So, just a quick update. You probably see it in yesterday's video. I got some news back from the county. So, hold on, guys. Let me turn these lights off. I'm heading out. Yeah, so we got some news back from the county. With the plans that they're reviewing for Pepper's project. So yesterday, I got up to an email from our architect with the results of what need to be corrected again. So what was happening, let me try and explain as quick as possible. So what happened is we're trying to put a grease trap in, but where it's located on the plans, there's another sewer clean out for the suite beside us. Now, we know that it's not going to go on top of that sewer. It's going to go beside it. The plumbers came out, took a look at it. They agreed that they're going to put the grease trap beside that sewer system that comes from the suite next door. So, on paper, it looks like it's going on top of that sewer, that existing clean out line. But in reality, in actuality, it's going beside it, right? So we have to make corrections on the plan to show that it's not going on top of it. It's going beside it. So I went to the county yesterday. You probably see me going to the building, just to clarify that with the person who's reviewing the plan. I explained to her what's going on. I told her I'm going to get back with my plumber just to double check, just to make sure and make the necessary corrections on the plan. So that's what I did yesterday after I left. I went there, double check with the plumbers, make sure that's where we're going to put it, all of that, confirm all of that. Get back with the architect yesterday for him to move that grease trap over, relocate it over, so that it doesn't show that we're putting it on top of those sewer lines, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna go back there this morning as soon as they open to see her and tell her, hey, just to confirm, I spoke with the plumbers. We're gonna put it beside those clean out. They're not gonna touch it. The next door neighbor's sewer pipes, they're gonna go beside it. And then I already made the architect already made the corrections in terms of moving it over on paper to show that it's not going to go where it goes. Because when you look at it, when you look on the plans, clearly, when you look at that plan, it's actually sitting on top of the next door neighbor's sewer line clean out, which it's not possible. You can't you're going to dig a hole, you can't put a grease trap in that space. So in their view, in their point of view, looking at the plans, it would look like we're putting it on top. But in actuality, there's a space there beside it. It doesn't show on paper, the measurements is not there. So this is what I did. I took some picture of the space itself, and you know what I'm saying? And we removed it over on the paper, on the plans, so that it will show the correct space where we're going to actually put it. So, we weren't expecting them to, it's quite obvious we can't put it on top of a sewer line, you know what I'm saying? So we weren't expecting them to look at that and reject it for that. It's quite, we have the plans, we've seen it, so it's quite sure that the person who's doing the job is not gonna, you know what I'm saying, place it there. Of course, well, to be honest, some people they don't even look at the plans, they just start digging. So they're doing the right thing. They don't want us to go and start digging in somebody else's sewer line. So let me correct that. So we definitely have to, show it. So as you can tell, see, I got the plans right there, right there with that. That's the corrections right there. So hopefully we could go in this morning and she could sign off on it, or any further corrections she could point it out to me, and we could pretty much go from there. So it is some good news. We're getting closer and closer. Hold on guys, let the garage open. Yeah, it is somewhat some good news. We are getting closer and closer to getting those plans approved. As I said, it was kind of cool out here, guys. It's not hot today. It's getting cooler and cooler every day, guys. I don't know, the weather is changing. Soon we're gonna have to take out our jackets again. Yeah, it's getting cooler, even the grass is damp. So yeah, let me start up Smokey, guys. Give me a second. Get rid of some of this garbage. Yeah guys, so I don't like walking in the grass. It's gonna get my shoes wet. Yeah. So yeah, you know, hold on, man. Yeah, so it is some good news. We're getting closer. We've been waiting 2.5 months now, maybe. We've been waiting. Oh crap, I left my coffee outside. Almost left my coffee on top of the truck. Yeah, so we've been waiting. I would say about 2 months now, 3 months maybe. I didn't check the dates. I'm scared to check the dates, guys, because when you check the dates, it gets scary. You know, you end up realizing from the time you sign that lease to the time we actually get the permit, it's that long. You know what I'm saying? It's like it gives you a sense of, I don't know. So I try not to check the date, but you know, hopefully we could get through this week and start something. You know what I'm saying? Start digging or something. Because even when, so show you how it's drawn out. Even when we get our permit to build the grease trap, the plumber has to go get a permit to put that grease trap in. So it's like it's gonna be some time for him to get that permit as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's something that they give right away, or I don't know. But with the county moving so slow, I could imagine it's just gonna draw out. The process is just gonna draw out some more. You know. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Sometimes it gets frustrating. I don't like talk about it, because then I start remembering, you know, each process and each step. It's like it gets frustrating when you start talking about it, you know. But let's hope we could get through this week. This weekend she could sign off on it. We could go get our permit, our building permit. Then from there, you know, the plumbers could at least start digging. I would love to see some form of work start, you know. So, but anyhow, I'm gonna head over. It's, you know, it's nice. The sun is coming out. It's nice and cool today, guys. The grass is kind of damp. It's not wet, but it's, you know, I don't have to water. It's got like dew, like mist on it. So I'm gonna head out. The traffic, it's already traffic on the road. So you know, it's 7:30, so everybody's up. The traffic is up. Everybody's going to work. Everybody's dropping their kids to school. So I'm expecting to wait in traffic a little bit today. The county doesn't open until 9 or 10, I believe. So I'm just gonna go and do what I gotta do at the salon and then head over to the county after. So I got my plans over there. I have the updated one on my phone. I don't think I have to print it out because it was submitted. Oh, I'm drinking coffee today, guys. It was submitted to the county already, so she should have it in her system already, the updated one. So I don't think I have to print it out. So I just have some illustrations on my phone. I just need her to take a look at it and see if she could expedite it for me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just to get it going, take a look at it, approve on it, stamp it off, you know. So I could, it's only one thing. That's that one thing. It's just the grease trap on the plans is right here. We need to put it right here. That's all. So I'm just gonna establish that with her today. Say, hey, we moved it over on the plans. Is that okay? Can we move forward? You know, or if where we move it to, it still need to go somewhere else. You know, I just need to establish that with her. So anyhow, stay tuned, guys. This is already 10 minutes. Stay tuned. I'm heading to the salon. Just give me a few. I'll probably give you some shots of me driving over there, but stay tuned. I'm gonna head over to the salon. Alright, guys, I'm here at the salon. It's not too bad. It's here everywhere as usual, but it's not too bad. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. These guys right here, somebody threw their lotto tickets all over the floor. I guess they didn't win and they're upset, so they decided to just throw it all over. Lotto tickets all over. So I'm gonna clean it up. You know, even although we're not supposed to see, they got cans over there, soda cans. Even though the property cleans outside, they blow the side off. And I could tell they blew it off yesterday. They do it in the morning times, I think 5 days a week or whatever, but someone comes along and messes it up, so I'm gonna clean it up. Alright, guys, so I'm done with the salon, done with cleaning. I did a little test paint on that room, that accent wall I'm supposed to paint. What I did, I just did a little test paint. What happened is sometimes the paint, when you buy paint and they put that little dot on top to let you know what it looks like, it doesn't always match when you put it on the wall. Meaning the color you choose, the little paint chip you look at and you choose it, when you paint it on the wall, it looks different from what it looks like on top of that little paint dot they put, or the paint chip you had chosen from. So what I do with most of these paints, when the tenants buy their own paint, before painting the whole wall, I'll just paint a little section so they could see it, what it looks like on the wall with the lighting and all of that. I think it has to do with more lighting and the room, and you know how it looks in a closed space versus in the paint store. You know what I'm saying? In paint store, it's a wider area, different lighting. You know what I'm saying? It looks different when you come outside in the sunlight. So what I tend to do lately is paint a small section, just a little small section. They could take a look at it, see what it looks like on the wall before I paint the whole wall. Because a couple of times I've painted the whole wall and it's a different color from what they chose. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault, it's not their fault, it's just the way how the paint goes on that wall. And sometimes we have a white background, and then certain paint, when you paint it on top of a white background, it gives you a different shade. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always start out with a white background. Some colors, let's say you're changing from like a green color to a different color, that green behind it might affect the way how the color you choose looks, right? I'm not no color expert, but that's how it is. I don't know what's the reason for that. So yeah, bottom line, I like to just paint a little section first. So I paint a little section, sent it to him. I'm just gonna wait on him to approve it. Once he look at it, then he could send me a text confirming that, go ahead and paint it. See, the reason why I do that too, when I paint it, they could easily well say, hey, they didn't approve it. So by texting him that, I'll get approval, like confirmation via text, saying that, hey, they like it, go ahead and paint it. So I can't be here changing walls every week, or changing wall color because you don't like it. That's not my fault. You chose your color, you know what I'm saying? So if you chose the color and I painted on the wall and it looks different, I wasn't the one who, I didn't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? I just painted the paint you gave to me. But in the past, they have not really accused me of, putting the wrong color on there, but they just didn't like that color, the way it comes out, and they want me to change it. Remember now, I'm not charging you to paint that wall, you know what I'm saying? I'll do it once, but I ain't gonna do it 3 times, you know what I'm saying? So I try to make sure they want it there before. Even like when we're putting up shelves or TVs or anything, I say, hey, make sure you want it in that position before I put it. Because several times I had to move TVs. It's too high, it's too low. Now, you gotta remember, I asked you several times, that's where you want it, that's where you want it. I get it in a confirmation, in a text. I'll tell them, hey, take a picture pointing where you want it to go. That way I can't put it in the wrong space, right? So I'll do that to them sometimes to make sure you can't come back and say, oh, that's not where I told you. You know what I'm saying? Just to get confirmation, like something written. So I'll do that too, because I can't keep moving it. Remember, every time you move a TV, guys, you gotta make holes to put that bracket up. So if I move the TV, I gotta fix that hole. So I can't keep moving it 2-3 times and fixing holes. We ain't charging you to fix holes. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put it there once, but I'm not gonna put it there twice or 3 times, or move it around every time you feel like, oh, it's not good right here. It's not. No. You ain't paying me. So with that being said, I always try to confirm, make sure, put it there, test paint right there, and make sure they confirm, make sure it sits good with them before. You know what I'm saying? They'll take a few days and look at it, and then they might change their mind, So I don't want to do the whole wall and then, oh, it's too dark, or, you know what I'm saying? Be sure before I paint it, So several times they had me repaint wall and move TVs and move our own shelves and stuff like that. So I want them to be absolutely sure before I move anything. Yeah, so I'm here now. I'm done with the salon, so I'm heading over to the county to see the plan reviewer, see if we could get them to sign off on it today, or if they come back and say they want something else to change, then we might have to, you know what I'm saying, we might have to change something again. So let me go over there and check with them. We can't afford to sit another 2 weeks, guys, to hear back from them. So I had met the lady who actually is doing the plan review, so hopefully she could squeeze us in. I'm gonna ask her kindly if she could squeeze us in and sign off on it, you know what I'm saying? So being that it's just one issue that's left, so I'm gonna go over there now and see her. Anyhow, I'm on my way, so let me get over there, and then I'll shoot a clip of me going in there. Alright, stay tuned, guys. Alright, guys, so I'm back at that building. You guys probably know what that building is by now. If you don't know, for who's new, that is the planning and development building here in Gwinnett. Got my plans in hand. Let's go and see if we could get our plan reviewer to sign off on our project. Yeah guys, when doing any kind of build, commercial or residential, there's a lot of back and forth with your planning and development, and also your architect. There's gonna be a lot of back and forth, so be prepared to do that. Even if you have someone on the project, you're still gonna have to be back and forth with you and your architect and you and the general contractor, and they're gonna have a lot of back and forth with the planning department. There's a lot of when you're designing a place, there's a lot of changes that has to be made. So let's go see if we could see what's going on. Alright guys, so I'm leaving the planning and development. So we got good news guys. We only have one hold on. One second guys.